Kauai Mayor Derek Kawakami is running for lieutenant governor, taking on incumbent Sylvia Luke. Gina Mangieri reports.
This race is not about who's running in it. This race is about who we are running for. Not politics, not power, not titles, but for our home, for our people, and for the future of Hawaii.
That's term-limited Mayor Kawakami announcing what's next after he wraps up 8 years running the Garden Aisle. Incumbent Sylvia Luke told KHON2 in a statement, "I welcome Derek Kawakami to the race for lieutenant governor. Competition is important in a healthy democracy, and I look forward to sharing my record of results with voters and earning their trust for a second term serving the people of Hawaii." The run sets up an unusual competitive primary election in which incumbents are not historically challenged from within their own Democratic Party.
Lieutenant Governor Luke is significantly politically damaged, and someone is going to run against her, and so it's an opportunity for him, certainly.
That after Luke answered investigative media inquiries about her potential connection to donations in a federal corruption sting by saying it could be her, but she did nothing wrong.
In that, the implication of, well, if it was a wounded candidate, you wouldn't have a chance. But let's also be real about this. Running against a Democratic incumbent for LG is pretty tough. The only way you're going to be able to do that would be if there's a problem.
In February, Luke said she could be the influential lawmakers the feds say got a handoff. But she says she did not take $35,000 in a paper bag at a dinner 4 years ago with lobbyists and former lawmaker Ty Cullen. By then, Cullen was a federal informant connected to corruption that he went on to spend time behind bars for. Luke says she did get 2 $5,000 checks, refunded what she got, and corrected bad bookkeeping in the process, which had somehow missed reporting the donations and refunds. The state attorney general investigation is underway and has not named any suspects.
She's not been found guilty of anything, and that is very important. But what we're dealing with here is what my old teacher used to call the appearance of impropriety. This was a candidate that had a reputation as a financial hawk. She made her reputation as a legislature questioning other people's bookkeeping. And now that she is in administration, this is not the first time her bookkeeping has been questioned.
Governor Josh Green has kept his distance ever since, spoke glowingly of Kawakami's potential run recently, but said he won't endorse him or her in the race. Analysts say don't expect to see the incumbents on the campaign trail together.
They're not a team. There's no particularly strong connections. And given that she is in hot water, he has absolutely no reason to, go beyond what he's doing, which is basically saying, let the law take its course.
When Green and Luke ran 4 years ago, a major construction industry union came out big in favor of Green for the top job, but even bigger against Luke's bid for number 2. Experts say expect a repeat.
I think they would be very interested in this race.
The Luke campaign said in a statement $4 million was spent by outside money to influence the last race for lieutenant governor. Hawaii's voters understood it and rejected it. Gina Mangieri, KHON2 News, your local election headquarters.